There's also the stigma with many students concerned that people will find out that they can't afford a meal. I remember what that was like. I worked as a waitress to put myself through college, and I remember having to count my pennies, especially towards the end of the month when I was running out of money, and I knew that I needed to pay rent. And I remember buying boxes of macaroni and cheese, because back then they were 22 cents, or buying a lot of rice and beans because I knew it would go a long way and it would give me a lot of meals. And this is why this for me is very personal. I know what it's like. I know how tough it was when I was trying to put myself through college. And we have way too many students that are dropping out of school. The number one reason that there are students that drop out is because of financial challenges. And in a state as rich as Florida, that should never happen. And with this bill, we make sure that they get the help they need.
So many of us overlook the issues of student hunger. But the reality is, on average, 40% of students at Florida Atlantic University, Miami-Dade College, and the University of South Florida struggle with some form of food insecurity. Combined, that is over 75,000 students. The cost of housing, transportation, and a rising cost in tuition places an unnecessary burden on first-generation students, students from low-income background, and students who have children.
Food insecurity is nothing new to the students of the state of Florida. We know in the state of Florida that low-income first-generation students are students who are mostly impacted by this because they are forced to have strenuous circumstances to perform in the classroom and also to figure out life circumstances. So for me, it comes down to a basic necessity. How do we as a state say that we care when we see these through? How do we promote social mobility? And how do we fix the problems that we have seen over and over and over again?